Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me today. I have 4 of these gorgeous yummy fabric packs for sale, vintage fabric. Now all of the packs are exactly the same. I have 4 of them, so it will be first come first serve, but you'll get exactly the same of everything in there. This is jam-packed full of loads of gorgeous fabrics that you can use for your covers, for pockets, for belly bands, for any kind of fabric goodies. And it is jam-packed with lots of flowers, appliques, etc. as well. So let me move this to one side and let me show you all of the flowers you're going to get. So you get a row of 4 of these, so that is long enough to put on the edge of a journal. And this actually comes from a vintage wedding dress, believe it or not. Yes, I know it was falling apart, so I did not you know, the dress had big rips and everything in it, so I managed to salvage some gorgeous flowers off of it. There was loads of it. So you have a row of these flowers, one of these lovely vibrant yellow roses. Then you've got a lovely little dangle, gorgeous lovely flower there with the lovely dangles. And okay, one with a diamantian, because one needs to have bling. This one has a pearl in it. You've got 2 of these like crochet ones, a big one and a small one. Then you have a lovely gold bigger applique. That's beautiful. A lovely yellow big applique there as well. Then you have a little row there, which would make a gorgeous pocket if you sewed it onto your journal. So that would make a gorgeous pocket. Then you have a row of 4 of these, which do have like little centers as well, so that's big enough to put down the edge of a journal, or you could just cut them and use those individually. And you've got a little yellow one and a lovely peach one. So they're all the flowers and appliques, so loads of fun there. And this is all of the fabric. I mean, look at all of this. There is some really old fabric in here as well. So there is quite a mixture. So let me go to the first one. Now, some of these are really thick fabrics, which this one especially is just gorgeous. I love this, and this is such a lovely thick gorgeous fabric. So this is definitely big enough to use on a full-size journal or a TN, and then if you used it on a TN, you would actually have some left over for a belly band. So that's a nice big piece of that one. Then another thick, I'll go through the thicker fabrics first. This is quite a thick fabric, and it's almost like a chenille feel. Now it is neutral, but I thought sometimes I like to just have a very neutral cover for my journals, and then you could put a lovely picture and decorate it. So this is quite a nice thick fabric, and again, this is big enough to do both sides, a TN or a full size journal. So that's the lovely, it's lovely chenille sort of feel there with that one. Then these 2 came from this is quite vintage, this fabric here. So we have this piece here, which again is big enough to, let's have a look, do either size. So this is just very, very pretty. That would make a gorgeous cover. And then this actually came with it. This is a vintage bedspread, so this was on one side, this was on the other, so this would definitely go together. That's why I put them in the pack together. So this is actually very gorgeous and very vintage. and there's quite a nice big piece of this. I put a big piece in case you wanted to make tags, because it's a thinner fabric, so this would be great for tags, all sorts, pockets, the lot, or you can use it as a cover. So this is big enough to do a couple of journals and pockets. This a nice big piece of that one. So you have a lovely big piece of that fabric. Oops, I can put it like that. And then we've got some lovely floral fabrics. Now for some reason there are two of those, so I must have messed up, because you only get one piece. You must have someone else's in there. So let's go through the okay, so we have this lovely floral piece. Now I have done each piece big enough for you to do a cover of a journal if you want to. So all of them are actually big enough to do a journal. This is just very pretty, very gorgeous fabric, that one. And then we have this here, which again is big enough to do a journal if you like, and that's just very pretty and very sort of vintage. Lovely colours on that one with the blues. Then this is funny. I love this word. This was from a set of antimacassars, is that what they call them, that you put on the sofa. So this is very vintage, trust me. But look at this. Isn't that just beautiful? These were antimacassars, I think that's how you say it. I love that word. And if you say to most people, what is an antimacassar, they will go, I don't know. It's the things that you put on the arms of the sofas. And I just loved this fabric, so I managed to save it, and that is big enough for a TN. Definitely, I just love this fabric. I am keeping one of these antimacassars for myself because they're just gorgeous. Then we have this lovely fabric here, which is just beautiful. This is really gorgeous, so you could have it going that way, or you could actually have it going that way. So you know, very big enough to do a full size and have some left over for some pockets as well. And then I have put a plain piece of almost like cream cotton, like calico fabric, because this is nice to rip pieces off to put behind little pictures and that. And I know that I can never have enough of this, so I have put a piece of that in for all of the packs as well. And then we have this gorgeous piece here, which, as you can see, is quite big, and that has lots and lots of gorgeous flowers on there as well. So that again is way big enough to do a journal. So you've got enough here to do at least 10 journal covers. And then I have put some of this lovely lacy, this was from a vintage pillowcase, and it's just gorgeous. I forgot what you call that. Is it embroidery anglais, or I got that wrong? But look, that's just very gorgeous cotton, and it has got a little bit of embroidery on there as well. So each one has a piece of that. So you know, as far as the fabrics, you have this one, which is lovely and thick, that one which is lovely and thick, and that one, and this one, which do go together. And then you have that beautiful one there. These are all very subtle. Now I am going to be doing some vibrant packs. This one I tried to do more very vintage, and this is using some old vintage fabric for sure, but I will be doing some vibrant fabric packs as well. So this has just got a lot of very vintage fabrics in here, and then you have all of these flowers. So these packs are £15. That is free postage to the UK. If you're outside of the UK, then message me and I'll find out how much it will be to post them to you. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you would like one of these packs, then just leave a comment below or email me please, at craftfairyfreebies@gmail.com, or the email that's in the link below. So that is this gorgeous fabric pack. I have four of them to go. So first come, first served. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye bye.